Janice, Linda. So, hi, folks. I really haven't decided what we're going to do again. What else is new, right? Um, but I did pull out my Dusty Rose bargain bead box because my new one's supposed to be here either today or tomorrow. Um, I also have, this is a copper grab bag from Auntie's Beads that I got some time ago that I really haven't got into too much. There's, since the Dusty Rose stuff is copper, I thought I'd get this stuff out too. We may decide to use some, mix them together some. The other grab bag that we used, the one piece from the other day, was, they called it a antique brass one. This one was a antique copper one. So, though I like this pendant that's in here, it's a butterfly. So, maybe we'll make something simple with this package. Hey, Becky. Oh, thank you. These I made from, here, I'll pull one off so you can see it better. These I made from one of our bargain bead boxes last summer. I also have the necklace that I made that goes with it. Weirdly enough, one of those necklaces I decided to keep. Morning, Bridget. Hey, Cynthia. How's my hubby doing? He's stiff this morning. He is at home. The doctors advised him to take at least one rest day before he went back to work. So he is at home. He said he's pretty stiff from, that his hip is bugging him and stuff. And I imagine that's from landing. But his headache and things seem to be a little better. Not great, let's face it. Who's great when you have a concussion as far as your headache is concerned? But hey, Cynthia. So anyway, I'm sitting here trying to decide what I want to do with these things. I'm really leaning towards maybe doing something with this package from Auntie's Beads. It's an older package, but it might be fun to do something. I just noticed that in the other package over here, we went off for a little bit. Are we all right there? The Softlex kit, but I might, and I said they were boring. What happened to my husband? He slipped on the ice yesterday and got a concussion. Luckily, nothing worse than that. So I'm sort of thinking I'm leaning towards using this package from Auntie's Beads today and seeing what we can come up with, especially since it's lots of reds and blacks as well as the antique brass. And we might come up with something sort of Valentine's-y maybe. We'll see. So, yeah, hi Beth, is it better? I know that it went out, obviously, because I just had it tell me it was reconnecting. So hopefully we're going to stay put. Hey, Kimberly. So I am going to turn this down. We're going to look at this, what's in this package. This is the package I took the 2 hearts out of to make the bracelet that we made the other day, the 2 little bronze hearts. And so let's see what we got and see what we can come up with. I can always come up with something. Hey, PK. How cold is it in your neck of the woods, PK? I know we're -9 up here now, so I'm sure it was colder during the night a little bit. My daughter said it got to -12. No, Lily is talking to her to Melinda, because my daughter, because she just got. Oh, you're holding at -14 and started at and the evening at -21, or the morning, I should say, at -21. Yikes! I hate it when it gets this cold, because it damages things. But oh, Deborah, that's mean. Don't tell us that you're at 72. That's just mean to us.
Where's she at?
She's.
Does she take visitors?
My daughter says, "Where are you at, Deborah? And do you take visitors?" Hi, Priscilla. She's in Louisiana.
Oh, you know what? I'll get a travel job, and if she's okay, she might have a house guest.
Above zero by this afternoon. Yeah. Yesterday, I think it got to a whole whopping like 11 degrees. I could go for 72. I seriously could. Oh, and 80 in Florida. How nice. Oh gosh. You know, my family's always trying to talk me into moving down to Arizona, where all of them are at. My mom and 3 of my sisters live in Sun City West in Arizona, and it's 46 in Texas. Ooh, my Priscilla, that's a little cold for Texas, isn't it? Okay, are we back all right, you guys? Yeah, that's the second time it's told me it was reconnecting. I'm hoping it's not going to keep doing that forever and a day. That's, of course, whole 8, Cynthia, and 9, Martha. Yeah. We're doing well, aren't we? It might be Montana. You're right, PK, because it might be the cold is really messing with stuff. Yeah, it's too cold there for the internet. Yeah. I'm sort of agreeing. It's a little cold for me too. I'm not as I get older, I'm not liking the cold so much. But anyway, my family's frequently trying to get me to convince me to move down there. And I'm sort of like, well, that's lovely that it's 72 at Christmas time, but it's 120 in the summertime. I'll pass that. Oh, you have fresh snow, Bridget. Hey, Mary. Oh, you got your snow that you were expecting. 9 inches, huh? So, Mary, is it today or next Wednesday when they're supposed to come and fix your gas line? Hoping it's today for you. Oh, that sucks. And you guys are going to get snow in Maine today, huh? Well, we really didn't get any snow. We've just been cold. Well, we got snow, but it sort of, we didn't get very much up here in the Flathead Valley. I think it mainly went south of us and then headed east. So PK probably got it. Hey, Linda. Oh, geez. Well, you got a foot of snow last week, PK? Yeah, we only got a little. We got some, but it was probably only, well, I'm going to say an inch, but that's what I had to scrape off my driveway. But that was when we were having that lovely blizzarding, and it was blowing away. So I don't know how much it actually snowed because it was just blowing. I always wonder where it blows to when it does that. Hey, Susan. Mid-20s in Seattle. That's pretty cold for Seattle. I grew up in Western Washington, so, you know, if we got snow every like 3 years, it was amazing. And when we were kids, we just had a blast with it, but um, never was real thrilled after I got to be an adult, which is funny since I moved here to Montana where we get it, at least once a week in the wintertime. So, though the snow is entirely different here than it is over in Western Washington. It's surprisingly different. So we could sit here and talk for hours, as we all know. Let's see if I missed anybody. Well, Mary, I know you love the snow, but I hope it doesn't do much more of that so that that you can get your gas line fixed. Hey, Marianne. Oh, did you, Marianne? YouTube binging last night, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I'm still not sure what we're going to do today. Isn't that the way it is? I just come on and say, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do something. I don't blame you. Like I said, there are times when I wouldn't, but I think I'd be better as a snowbird. Because, as I've gotten older, I'm not overly fond of being really cold, and I'm not fond of the snow as much as I used to be. And, but at the same time, I don't like to be overly hot. And that's one of the reasons that, when they ask me, they tell me I need to move to Arizona, I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be there when it's 120 degrees. Then you have to stay out inside and do nothing. Not that I do anything else anyway when it comes right down to brass tacks. I'm pretty much a homebody when it comes right down to it. So unless I'm doing a show, I'm usually at home. Or going to the store with my hubby because he likes to mess around sometimes. That's true, Dorothy. Arizona gets hot. Yeah, Mary, I was in a sort of mood last night, so I didn't get to sleep real early. So I understand. There are times I look at stuff and go, I just don't care. Or I've been in this weird mood lately where I feel like, I don't know, sort of hard to explain, sort of half depressed and half like, yeah, what else is going to go wrong? Oh, that's right, Beth. You guys were going to go to this and meet at the beat store, you and a couple of others. And I can't remember who else was going to meet you, but so you did meet them all right and you had a good time? I think the weather's different most places. Like they've had a bit of snow in Washington lately, and it's been colder. And so I don't have any family still in Washington, but I do have some of my really good friends from high school still live there. And last year it snowed down at the ocean. One of my best friend's daughters one of my best friend's daughters sent me a message and showed me a picture of it snowing on the beach, because she lives down near the ocean in Oregon. And she sent me a picture and said, "Aunt Rose, did you send me something? Because I really don't want it." Though she says, though it's really bizarre to watch it snow at the beach. I was laughing. But then her mom piped up and said, well, if she sent it to you, she sent it to me first, because her mom lives in Washington. So it was pretty interesting. It doesn't happen very often, but. So it was Becky and Mary and Kathy that all met at the bead store. That sounds fun. I'm glad you guys had a good time. So let's turn down. We'll open up this package of stuff. Like I said, I haven't really looked through it too much. Auntie's Beads every once in a while have these grab bags, and they put them on sale. So I bought these two when they were on sale, so I haven't really done anything with them. I got them last year, and I just, did a glance at them and then flipped them to the side. And, well, that's just rude to a package of beads. Why do we want to do that, right? So, Aunties, as in my aunt, Aunties, Aunties Beads. Actually, here's the website. Oh, it's backwards for you guys, isn't it? But they have these grab bags, and if I remember right, they always have the grab bags, but every once in a while they put them on sale. And it says that they're a minimum $20 value. And I think they put them on sale for like $10 every once in a while. And yeah, she does. They do often have great sales. So actually, I need to check. I haven't been on there lately, but I'll have to Google it. So anyway, this is a package that I got last year. I haven't ordered anything from her in a while either, Dorothy. I need to check out and see if there's anything I want, though I need to behave a little bit. But, do I ever? No. But, and I've been ordering more and more from Beadbox Bargains, because they've been having a lot of this stuff I want there for really good deals. So can't buy beads from random places. Just keep your subscriptions going, Martha. The only subscription I actually have is from Bargain Beatbox, which is supposed to be here tomorrow or today. I'm hoping today. Be nice. But and I get the Softlex one, but frankly, this was our Star-Crossed Lovers. The last few months they've been sending them to me, so I haven't actually bought them. Though I do get on and then buy the extra strands or things like that if I feel like I need something else. But and then I buy a ton from Randy. I keep telling myself I'm not going to buy very much, And then I buy $100 worth of stuff or $150 worth of stuff. And I'm like, Rose, you're not supposed to be doing that. You got, and except for the few sales you have on your Etsy shop, you got nothing coming in right now. Stop it. But do I? Mm-mm. The only time I don't buy from any place is, can I do something with the pin twists and earring shapes? Probably. And so I'm supposed to be behaving and I'm not. So you canceled a few of your subscriptions, Dorothy? Yeah, I Your husband wants to claim Randy as a dependent. Yeah. But I had thought about doing Sam's, but they're too expensive for my taste. I mean, I love their beads. I order from them when they have their sales and sometimes, but no, I'll never give up Beadbox Bargains because they're way too good of a deal. Let's face it. For what is it now? $22.95. I'm grandfathered in, so mine's $20.95. But you know, where else are you going to get that much stuff for that price? They're just excellently priced. Well, actually, as an example of what I'm talking about, we got these lovely rhodonite beads, right? Okay, beautiful. Now, of course, it comes in the package, and there's 17 items that, at least usually, that come in the package. Sometimes 18, and sometimes you get bonus ones. So anyway, and they have the best customer service as well. But yeah, plus the 30% off that you get when you order things from Beadbox Bargains. But anyway, for this bag of beads, the suggested retail price on this is $9.99. And see my pricing here? I got onto the website to see what these really cost if you get them from Beadbox Bargains. $7.99 for them. So you already got $2 off the regular manufacturer's retail price. And then you get 30% off on top of that if you remember to use your coupon. And one time my coupon didn't work. For some reason it didn't take off the money, you know, that 30%. So I emailed them and I said, for some reason my 30% off coupon, and then I gave them the coupon code, didn't work in my order. So they gave me a store credit for what the 30% off would have been. So, I mean, they are excellent to deal with. Just excellent. That's true, Dorothy. Sam's and JJB are pricey. I used to be a bead ambassador for Jesse James Beads, and they'd send me some beads every once in a while, and I'd make videos for them. But for some reason, they stopped sending them to me, and I'm like, that's all right. I don't need more. I got plenty. And so, you know, is what it is. Oh, it wasn't working on bundles for a little while. You know, it also, they also have the special sometimes that the 30% off doesn't work. Because I did one of the year-end ones where the 30% off didn't work because they already had things dropped really down in price. So there is that. That's true, Marianne, that they do carry resin and stuff. Though I can't complain about resin sometimes because I make things with resin. Though not very often do I make earrings. I usually like the box that I gave away for, I think Dorothy won that. Did you, was it you that won the little trinket box, Dorothy? That I resined the top of. And, oh dear, Nita, you're allergic to resin? Hey, Karen. And, so I have fun resining the top of those. And you can also really, oh, I'm glad you love it. You can also resin like, so I resined the top and put some dried flowers in it. So that was fun. Oh, cool, Linda. You've already got your BBB and made a necklace. That's excellent. So so you know, you can get little frames or things like that you can put resin in, and sometimes that's a lot of fun. I have done that, and I've enjoyed doing that. But you know, I don't. There are certain things, certain places that resin things have their place. I certainly won't deny that. What did I make with using resin not that long ago? Oh, the earrings and the bracelet for the All That Glitters from Softlex. Took the little framelets that I got from, oh, I got those from Beadbox Bargains. And so, oh, you like resin in making, but not buying beads made in resin. The only beads I actively use that are resin generally or plastics are generally the acrylic flowers. Oh, you bought some of the framelets? Yeah, definitely, Dorothy. Bargain Bead Box does have a lot for the price that you get charged, and they're definitely worth it. So we're not going to make anything, though, if I don't turn down and stop chattering. This is true, Karen. I agree. Sam's box is too pricey. JJB is pretty pricey too, and I've had, even with the stuff I get in Softlex, you know, those ones I don't complain about, but you know, sometimes they have little chips on the edges of the beads and stuff, and it's disappointing. But Bargain Bead Box is great. And if they have a problem, you just have to excuse me, Gloria. I didn't see you show up. And I didn't, I haven't, now I forgot what I was saying. If I have a problem with Bargain Bead Box, they instantly fix it. Me too. I am exactly the same, Karen. I do not really like using plastic, and I know Randy is always telling us that every bead has a place. They might, but it's not in my stuff. I have a whole stash of Jesse James beads also, Gloria, though I'm a little picky about when I use them. and what I use them for. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. I'm sorry you don't feel well. Oh, well, um, I am I'm not taking my beads to the senior center, though I might if I had if my daughter used to work at a nursing home, and I'd give her stuff every once in a while to take there that I knew I wasn't going to use. But I teach classes for kids, grade school kids, every once in a while, and I am going to do one in March. So I have to decide what I'm going to take to do that one. But usually I teach them easy, like things like making easy things like a simple bracelet, or teaching at a nursing home. That might be fun, Cindy. But I usually teach them either simple earring or bracelet making techniques, because they're, the higher grade school age, like fifth and sixth grades. So, and I always make sure there's not a lot of kids in my class, but some of the local schools stretch bracelets. Yes, I could take some of my elasticity and we could make stretch bracelets. So half hour, we've been chatting half hour about beads and stuff, but hey, it's beads. So, so, so I'll probably, like I told the school, I don't want really young kids, because they might have pierced ears, or I had one boy in one of my classes because he wanted to make some earrings for his mom and grandma. That's great. But I don't go for the really younger kids, like first, second, third grade, because let's face it, I'm teaching them how to use tools, and one of those tools is flush cutters. And I don't want little kids with flush cutters. I don't. So I'm always program for seniors with all kinds of classes. That's cool. Okay, talking. Okay, Gloria, that's good to know. It's okay to talk. So so it's funny, because I was in the first class I did some years back for kids. I was showing them flush cutters, and I was saying, these are really sharp. They'll cut metal. So you know perfectly well that they're going to cut you if you get them, if you're not careful with them. And what did I proceed to do? Cut the edge of my thumb. So I was like, see, easy. And I didn't even feel it happen when it did. So such a very simple thing to do, unfortunately. So you've got to be careful with those kinds of things. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I do have a membership. The code is in the description for this video, and just about any video I have anymore. And it's $4.99 a month, and you get an extra live video for members on Thursday afternoon. Occasionally, you get a members only video, and you always, well, I shouldn't say always, because the other day I put one right directly out because I didn't finish it in time to have it be early. Karen, your mom did that too with cutting a tomato. Yeah. like, Is my hubby okay, Cindy? He's stiff today, but he's doing pretty good. So let's turn down. We'll look at these beads, see if we can make up something really quickly. Beth wants to do some twisted wire, and that's an easy thing to do, or hammered. This is, these are hammered. The middle loop is hammered, just all that's all on there. It's just a hammered loop, and then the beaded loop is not. You're sitting waiting in your son to get done with physical therapy. Kimberly, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to get up either. Quite frankly, if I wasn't doing the live, I wouldn't be up either because, well, you had a commercial. Oh, that sucks, Kimberly. Up till 3 a.m. working on taxes. Yeah. No. I hate doing taxes. It's one of my pet peeves, but it's something you gotta do. But oh, now, Karen, that's a thought. I don't know if I think I do have some Epsom salts around here too. That probably would help him. He's not much of a bath person. He'd rather have a shower, but it might be nice for him to have a bath. Oh, it snowed there, Gloria, in New York? Sounds like it snowed quite a few different places. Sounds like it snowed in a few places last night, and it's pretty darn cold everywhere. So let's turn down. We'll at least look at this little bag of things and see if we can come up with something to do. I'm always saying when I do these and I haven't decided what I want to do, that I need one of those little bags that Shannon makes for Randy, so I can just look at them and go, let's see what we can figure out. So this is sort of what this is. You're ready to move to a warmer climate. Now see, so you had snow, Karen, and so you didn't have PT, or you would have been at PT for you or for your son. I know that your son had that bad accident. How's he doing anyway? I saw the pictures of all his hardware, and then when they took it out, that would be hard. I looked at that and went, ugh, ouch. So for your son, 3 days a week, yeah. So anyway, let's turn down. We only have 20 minutes left of our hour, and we can maybe come up with something simple and easy but cool to make with these pretties in this bag. So let's turn down and look at it. And actually, I have 2 of these close by, and maybe we can just look at them. And oh, your son was in a car accident, Gloria. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm 5'2" too, so yeah, you can see every spot where I gain weight. Oh, yeah. I understand the no feeling in the pinky, and because weirdly enough, I damaged my shoulder many, many years ago, and when it healed, one of the muscles wrapped around the nerve as it healed. And so if I get really stressed or really tired, my arm goes numb through here and my pinky finger goes numb. So I understand what he's saying when he says that his finger's numb. What is the noise you hear? Maybe my heater. It just went off just a minute ago. It's cold, so the heater's coming on and off pretty frequently. So anyway, as I said, let's turn down. We'll look at this package of beads, see what we got here. Curling. That's not good. But at least he has some. Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that, Gloria, that you got your car totaled when your son was in an accident. I forgot about it. I hope he's doing all right. Hi, Tina. 5 herniated discs. Oh, my husband had that happen to him, and he always is complaining his back hurts. So, though my husband when he had the accident yesterday, they had to do a CAT scan, not only because, he hit his head really hard and they were afraid he might have a fracture or a brain bleed. But, I mentioned to him because he was in a severe car wreck. Oh, gosh, it's been a long time now, maybe 10 or 15 years ago. And he hit some black ice and hit the truck slid sideways, and before he could get it straightened back up, he hit dry pavement, and then the truck rolled 3 times, and he broke his neck. Luckily, it didn't break his spinal cord, just the vertebrae, and herniated some of the discs, and then he got a brain share too, so he gets migraines frequently because of that. But so I had to let him know, at the hospital about that accident, to remind him that he had it, though it was probably in his records, because they needed to check those bones that had pieces loose still too. So, but they said everything looked the same, so that was good. No, you don't ever fully recover, Gloria. That's very true. So, yeah, I understand both of the issues with the sons. Because even though I don't have it as bad as Karen's son does, because mine wasn't broke, it was just a shoulder injury. It wasn't broken or anything. I just ripped a whole bunch of muscles and stuff. It does sort of have the same effect, like I said, when I get really tired or really stressed, at making my finger go all numb, and it's really disconcerting. So I can understand how he feels with that one. Then your son, Gloria, I understand how you feel with that, since I had to take care of my hubby for like 6 months after he had his. Yeah, he has had a lot of physical trauma, and he's had concussions in the past. So it's if you've ever had a concussion, they tell you to be careful, because it's easier to get them after you've had your first one, and he's had at least 3 now. So
Yeah, many, and a broken neck.
yeah. So yeah. Not fun. Time for a bubble suit. PK, you're good. I love you. So anyway, we're gonna turn down and at least look at this package of beads. We only have 15 minutes of the hour now. Anybody comes and rewatches this video, they're gonna go, "That's not a tutorial. We just didn't do anything besides chat." But sometimes chatting is the funnest, best thing to do, isn't it? So we can make it tomorrow. That's true. I will be on tomorrow. We can make it tomorrow. In fact, I'll be on tomorrow twice. If you're a member, I'll be on it at 1, and then I'll be on in the morning for morning coffee too. So that's true. It is coffee talk, right? So that's great. So let's turn down and we'll at least look at them even if we don't make anything. So down we go, guys. Come on, flip. Boy, sometimes. So anyway, this is the package. It's the Auntie's Beads antique brass grab bag with a minimum of $20 value. Like I said, I think I paid like $12 or something for it. I think its regular price is $15 and they had them on sale. But I've had it for a long time and haven't really done anything with it. So what we've got in here, we've got all kinds of things in here. Oh, look, there's some of those flowers. Didn't we have some of these flowers in one kit we had not that long ago? So there's 2 of these little bronze flowers. You know, Softflex is always saying that they send everything to make something except for the tools. I think this kit's the same way, because here's some toggle clasps. And it's not as many things as you get in Softflex, obviously, but there's some toggle clasps. I use more of those for earrings than toggles anymore. We got, oh, these have words on them. 2 little bars, and they say blessed on them. My Matt's writing down does that. So they say blessed on them, so that's cool. Then we have all kinds of other metal in here. Wait a sec. Oh, I dropped the little toggle bar here. I was like, what the heck is this loose stuff? But I dropped the toggle bar. Then we have this butterfly pendant, which is sort of cool, but I think I would paint the butterfly because it looks like it's on a wood backing. So the butterfly flying there. So cute. But yeah, I think I would paint the butterfly just so we have a little contrast between the butterfly and the wood-like backing there. Now here are this is why I got these out of the other room, because we used 2 of these little roses. There were 4 in here, or hearts, and we used 2 of them with the little rose necklace we made the other day with the rose in the middle of them. So there's the little hearts. Yeah, exactly, Kimberly. So the butterfly pops out and it doesn't just look like it's melding into the wood there. We also have, we got beads, but we also have other things. We have some open jump rings. Now, these are round, so I don't use round jump rings very often, unless I use them for a spacer, and I have done that before, used them for a spacer. They work really good as a spacer. You just wrap them over the wire and let them go. We have some, I was going to say ball spacers, but these are pretty good size holes on these ones. These I think would, oops, don't lose them. I think, see how big those holes are? I think these would fit on leather. Where's my leather? It was right here. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Well, here's my spool from Sam's. I got these because they were on sale. It says $7.95, but that's not what I paid for. Easily would go on the leather. Good to know. I'm always looking for spacers for leather because I don't tend to buy them that often, so those are good. Then we have some more flowers. These little flowers have a swirl in the middle of the flower. See? Just a little swirl. Those are interesting. Another thing I might paint just because. And now we're to the beads, and we have a big long strand of red. Oh, no, they're sort of sun orange, but I was thinking they were rondelles, but they're faceted. Those are interesting. I don't know if you can see the facet. Let's see if I get to the end one. Maybe you can see it better. But see how it's sort of got like a star-like facet on it? It's interesting. But they're a pretty color. I was thinking at first they're red, but they're not. They're like a red-orange color. Like that company's Sun, what they call Sun. So those are pretty. Then we have some black rondelles, faceted rondelles. And I don't know if these are probably just jet crystals, though they do sort of look like spinel, but I don't think they are. A spinel would be way too expensive to drop. It is a good haul for the price. I have tons of spacers, Marianne. You know this. I just don't have a lot of big hole spacers. So then we have some red glass pearls. Well, actually, these are maroon. And obviously, they may have dyed them right on the strand, since, as you can see, there's paint on this strand. But they're a pretty color. I like this color. And then we have two things of check glass. This one's black and gray. Well, it's probably white, but it's melded into gray. It's pretty cool looking. And lastly, we have some red. Well, maybe it is gray, because look, this is red and gray. Maroon and gray. Maroon matches the pearls perfectly. So let's focus. So these are cool. So it's a cool little package. Yeah, I'm the same way, Gloria. I have to load some stuff into Etsy too, and hopefully sell some. So we'll put, since we only have like 6 minutes left, we'll put these beads back in the package. Go in there, baby. I hate these long strands like this, so cut it off. And we'll get out the other package and look at it. And I don't think I've taken anything out of that package. Even I just took out the 2 hearts out of this one, remembering they were there when I wanted to make that bracelet the other day. I think most of you were here when I made the bracelet. If not, I'll pull it down. I used Softflex. Oh, I didn't quite finish it. I did finish it afterwards. And I did put the gold crimp covers on the ends to tighten the wires up a little bit, because I wanted that bump out a little bit there. And there's our brass so I think it turned out really pretty. I like this bracelet a lot. And frankly, these roses, since they're flat on one side, I don't like using them for earrings really, because, when they twist around, then the flat one's right in the front, and it's pain in the rear. But so it's turned out really nice as a bracelet focal though. So Then this other package is copper and turquoise. Looks like copper grab bag. And they all have a different number. I hadn't realized that before. ABEXC001 for this one, and this one is 33. So let's see what all we got in here. Looks like this one only has one strand of beads, which is sort of bizarre. But they're a turquoisey color, so I could use them with some of my turquoise stuff that I've been making a lot of lately. You know, it's funny because I never really was a big fan of turquoise, and then I started making stuff with it, and I'm like, you know, these look really cool. I like these a lot. So these are cubes. Well, they're not cubes. They're rectangular flats. Sort of like a coin, except for it's a square. So since this is only the only strand of beads, figured we might as well look at it first. Oh, Gloria, that would be so lovely. So anyway, this is the only beads in this package, which is sort of weird, but it's got lots of copper stuff in here. There's another big hole spacer, and boy, this one's huge. You could probably put 3 or 4 pieces of leather through that hole. That's interesting. So, big hole. Not sure why you'd want that big of a hole, to be truthful with you. Would slide over the top of just about anything you put with it. Oh, look, there's 2 little anchors. Oh, and they got a hole. Well, that's a weird spot for a hole right there. There's one on either side, too. Huh. Weird. They say something on them. Oh, they say love. Both sides. Now, these are double-sided, it looks like, but this side has a hole in it, like you could put a crystal or something in that hole. Those are different. I don't think I've ever seen a piece with little holes on like that, with one here, because that's a weird spot for one, because it would go over the bar. I'm sort of surprised they didn't put the little loop below down here instead of up there. This one I can understand, but you know, if I were to do something with this, I would probably take a piece of chain and hook here and come around in a bigger loop down here, and then go up to this and maybe hang a bead or something from our chain. But just a thought. Well, look, we have a key. This is a nice key too. I like this key. It's a pretty trippy key. This is very true, Marianne. Vintage is pricey. So that's a cool key. I like this key. I have to do something with that. Then we have some pendants, lacy pendants, antique copper lacy pendants, 24 by 33 millimeter, package of 2. These are cool. I like them. These would make cool earrings. Of course, we'd have to do something else with them. Maybe make a wire frame or something. They're cool. I like these. Yeah, I love this key too. Tina, these are from Auntie's beads. Let's see if I can. Well, every one of these packages have it wrote on the package. So it's going to be backwards to you, but see, auntiesbeads.com. So. So this looks like arrowhead pendants, 32 by 53. There's 2 of these. These usually weird me out a little bit when I see them because I work for the parts service, and you know our emblem is an arrowhead with the mountain and a tree and a bison in the middle of it. So I always think, I need to put a mountain and a bison in. But looks like we still have a couple more pendants in here. Now, I did mention these stars. They're pretty thick. I'm not sure I could emboss these in my my circuit. Come on, Rose. It's not a cricket. It's the other, Sizzix. I was trying to combine the words together. These feel too thick. I'm not sure if they'd emboss, but if they will, I might emboss these when I emboss the other ones, the ones from the Starcross Lovers here from Softlex. Because like Randy, I think they look boring by themselves, and I think they need embossed. I think they'll look so much prettier when they're embossed. I was going to find them and show you what I meant, but I don't see them. I know they're in here because I was looking at them earlier. There they are. Randy made a really cool pair of earrings after she embossed hers. Yeah, these are a lot thinner than those other ones are. So, but yeah, I'm going to emboss these. Because I looked at them, and just like Randy, I went, oh, these are boring. They need something. So I'll probably emboss those. These ones I think are too thick. They're pretty darn thick. I don't think they would emboss decent. I still could take a metal stamp and maybe stamp something on them, but I'd actually almost be afraid of wrecking them. So I might just, I could glue some crystals on if I wanted to, though. Looks like we have some S hooks. Hook and eyes, they call them. I call these package of 5 hook and eyes. Let's see. Oh, these are tight. These would work fine. A lot of these I worry because I'm always afraid that that the ring will slip off through the, oh, this one's entirely closed. It will have to be opened some before I use it. But I think these are really cool looking, but like I say, I always feel like they're going to slide, the hook is going to slide right off the ring, but these are tight, which would mean you have to pull them off. That one went on all right, but there's that one that's actually all the way closed, so it would have to be opened. So those are some hooks. Looks like we still have 3 things in this package. And we're at our hour. Well, that's all right. We'll go over by looking at these last few things. Yeah, Kimberly, that's true. Oh, your wire twister came, Dorothy. That is so great. Bead caps make ugly beads pretty. That's true. That's very true. Especially if like they got a little chip or something. Helps a lot. You can put a little bead cap over the chipped area. So here we have a birdie in a circle. I think this is another one of those things I'd probably paint the bird, leave the circle, the copper, but paint the bird to give it a little bit something more. And then we have some of these little guys. These few didn't have any stickers on them. That's odd. But anyway, these are some of those little drops with little crystals in the middle. These are great for earrings, for, putting at the very bottom of earrings. Those actually might even work with our, like I said, if we took the anchor and put some chain and then hooked our little drop to the bottom of it, that would look. No, you guys don't go together. Come out. So put the anchor back here. And then let's see what this last thing is. It looks like almost like a bracelet bar or something, or a connector, because there's 2 holes. If I were to use these, and there's 2 of them, and they're little birdies on branches. Oh, those are cute. See? Okay. There. So these are really cute, but like I said, if we're going to use them for a bracelet, I'm going to want a curve. And I really wouldn't want to use them for earrings because the birdies would hang down sideways. They're going to fall off their branch. But they'd make a great bracelet bar. Lily's talking to my hubby. This is a bracelet bender. I use this a lot for when I'm making hair barrettes because they need to have a curve in them. So I use that to curve my metal pieces. But it's bracelet bar. See, now it works much better. Curved. Have to do the same with this one if I'm going to make it into a bracelet too. But look at the difference I made in them. But yeah, those are cute little birdies. I might have to get my paint out and paint their, see, we'll paint their little branches. There. Now the branch has green leaves. So put these back in the package. Well, I may want to wait to let that dry a little bit before I put that back in the package and see what color I want to make my birdies. I may just leave them because they've darkened the background. So those little birdies look fine. But with that touch of green, it really makes them pop. So anyway, that's this second package. And like I said, only 1 strand of beads, but boy, look at all of the odds and end pieces. We've got I got the bracelet bars, the pendants, the stars, the anchors, the arrowheads, connectors. I like these pendants a lot. I'm definitely going to use those for something. And again, with the key, I love the key. But so cool little packages. So those are what they call their grab bags at Auntie's Beads. And like I say, if you watch, sometimes they put these on sale for a ridiculously low price. So Okay, I'm going to turn it back up since we've looked at all the beads. We're not going to make anything after the hour anyway, so come on, stay put. Sometimes this tripod doesn't want to stay good. Rhodonite with our little birdie piece, or turquoise. Well, that's what they put in here, was the turquoise here, this flat turquoise. It's not real turquoise, of course. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, I know it's not real turquoise, it's fake, but ta-da. So it could go with that, or yeah, it could go with the rhodonite, because here's my rhodonite beads. I almost think I prefer it with the turquoise though than the rhodonite, because it has a definite edge on either side. Or maybe some Unakite might work good because it's got the greens, and I made the leaves green here. That. What's in my ears? Earrings. I showed them earlier, Gloria, but it was before you came on. I made these with one of the bargain bead boxes last summer, and I decided I had to keep them. And I actually have a necklace that I made that matches, and I decided to keep it too, which is sort of weird because I don't wear necklaces all that often. I do sometimes. I used to a lot more when I worked, but I don't so much anymore. But yeah, that's the earring. Thank you. You remember that box, Dorothy? Yeah, it's a really pretty box. I really liked it. Of course, I love these lantern style beads. I think they're really pretty. Thank you, Becky. But let's see. Paint's dry. It can go back into its bag. But I think that'll make a really cute bracelet. We can make a bracelet with that tomorrow if we want to, with our little birdies thing. So it'll be simple to use. I may go take it outside and spray it to make it seal the little bit of paint I put on there. But Unakite with copper spacers, yeah, that would be really pretty, especially since it's a copper birdies. Yeah, that would be great. I was trying to think of what other green beads I have that would look good with it. I got my Connemara marble. That would be pretty with it probably, but I think the Unakite would be really nice. And I know I have some around here somewhere. But isn't that true of a lot of us? Oh, I have some of that around here somewhere. There are a lot of possibilities in this package, these two packages of goodies, aren't there, Cynthia? You may or may not be shopping on Annie's Beads. Yeah, I haven't shopped over there for a while. I do need to go over there sooner or later here, because they have some nice spacers every once in a while, and that I get from them, and then also something, like I said, these packages are pretty cool. Ooh, adventurine. I hadn't thought of adventurine, Karen, but yeah, the green adventurine, that would be really pretty with it. There's lots of grab bags on sale over there on Auntie's Beads. Good to know. I have never shopped at Lima Beads, Beth. I can make a lot of things, Karen, with these things. There's so many pretty pendants and things in here and things I can use for earrings and such, that I'm like, whoa, look at all those goodies. I'm sure I can make something. a pair of the earrings in the future, like similar to these, we can do that. They're not hard. They take a bit of time, but then hey, what else doesn't? But yeah. But yeah, we can make some. In fact, we can probably find some. Make a bracelet with our little birds here. And we actually could probably make some earrings using this package of goodies here. Maybe use those little the smaller brass flowers with the swirls in the middle and loop of the beads here. Tejas. Ooh, that would be pretty. Karen, twisted quartz, the clear quartz. I love clear quartz. I have a whole baggie of it right here beside me. Of course, it's another one of those ones I tend to hoard. I love those. I don't want to use those. So, yeah, we can definitely decide on something to make with these tomorrow. I'm thinking obviously we're going to make a little bracelet with our bracelet bar. Since all that came with that was the turquoise, I'll have to find some beads that I like to go. Tejas beads is phenomenal. I may have to look at them. Actually, I got an advertisement for them the other day, and they had some lavender amethyst. Lavender amethyst is the little beads I used in Randy's necklace the other day that I made for her. And I thought, oh God, those lavender amethysts are really, really pretty. They're just a really, light colored amethyst. And I really liked those. So when I saw those on the ad for, actually it might have been Tejas beads, whichever, but definitely something I might want to look at. So anyway, ladies, we have chatted most of this hour away. Well, we have chatted an hour away because it's 18. We've been on for an extra 18 hours. I'm not 18 hours, 18 minutes. And that's probably about what it took us to look at the bead packs. So, I bet they do. I would. Yeah, it was Tejas beads. So yeah, I might have to see about getting something from those. But anyway, let's be gone. Shame on us for enjoying each other's company, for sure. So we're gonna go, but I had a lovely visit with you guys, and like I said, we'll make some earrings and we'll make this little bracelet tomorrow. It won't be hard because it's just connecting to either side and then whatever little beads we want to use. And actually, if I wanted to, no, I don't have a copper one. I was going to say I could use one of those little chain bracelet pieces, the adjustable ones. I have some silver ones right here, but I don't have any copper ones, I don't think. Though heck, we can make multicolored metal, because I do it all the time. But, you could put it on one of these bracelet pieces that are adjustable. So pretty. I bet it was great to meet the ladies yesterday, Beth. I think that would be great fun. So we'll make a bracelet with our little bracelet bar. I'm just going to have to look and see what green beads I have I want to use. And then we'll make some earrings because we got plenty of stuff to make earrings with in these little packs. Maybe with the red and black crystals here in this pack. What did they have? Oh, they have the little blessed things. Oh yeah, they had the little flowers. So the little flowers looked but cute. So yeah, we will certainly do something tomorrow. So we'll see you all later. This has been Rose for In Rose's Garden. And oh, by the way, guys, I almost forgot. Remember, when I hit 25 members, we're gonna have a drawing for that logo cup and of mine. So if anybody's interested in joining by membership, $4.99 a month, and you get some various odds and end things, and you have the chance to win that mug. So anyway, this has been Rose from Rose's Garden. We've been substituting for Randy Brown, a Thunder Horse descendant, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.